Currently, 50 people are in hospital, including 13 in intensive care. We identified 121 new cases in the last 24 hours. There are now 1,040 active cases in the province. This is a reminder that COVID-19 continues to be with us, and we cannot turn our backs on this virus. Tragically, I am reporting one additional death today at the Good Samaritan Southgate Care Centre. This death occurred yesterday and was reported earlier on their website. My heartfelt condolences go out to everyone who has lost a loved one to COVID-19 or any other cause during this pandemic. The lab has completed more than 8,000 tests in the last 24 hours and more than 785,000 tests overall. We are now about 3 weeks away from schools reopening. I know that many parents and school staff have questions about whether or not they should be tested. Today, I want to provide some advice. In addition to the most critical testing of anyone with symptoms, I am recommending that all teachers and school-based staff, even without symptoms, should get tested once before school begins in September and regularly throughout the year. This is entirely voluntary. However, asymptomatic testing of staff in school settings will help us with a baseline understanding for school re-entry, and ultimately help us even more closely monitor the virus in the coming year. My recommendation today comes with a caveat. There are about 90,000 school staff and teachers across Alberta. Our testing capacity has expanded greatly, but no province in Canada can collect and process that many tests all at once. I am asking teachers and educational staff to arrange testing proactively. Do not wait until the day before you are set to return to school. More information will be shared via your superintendents in the coming days. I am also asking other Albertans who feel completely well and who have no known exposure to COVID-19 to delay their testing until after September 1st. This will help ensure the system has capacity so that all school staff can access this voluntary testing before the school year starts. To be clear, if you have any symptoms, no matter your occupation, you can and should still get tested. If you have no symptoms, but you were a close contact of a case of COVID or part of an outbreak, you can and should still get tested. If you feel completely well and have not been in contact with a confirmed case, we are just asking you to consider waiting until after September 1st to book a test. Parents can continue to access testing for their children whenever they want. However, I am only recommending that children be tested if they have symptoms or pre-existing medical conditions that have symptoms similar to COVID-19. This is because in students, our priority is to make testing available to all those with ongoing mild symptoms that may mimic COVID-19, such as allergies. Parents should book all such tests through Alberta Health Services. Do not go to your local participating pharmacy, as these tests are for those who have no symptoms and no exposure. Having a test done before school to ensure these unchanged symptoms are not a sign of COVID-19 helps as a baseline for parents to monitor from as their children go back to school. In addition, all parents should monitor children for new symptoms. This is part of the daily routine that all of us parents must start getting used to. If children experience new symptoms at any time, then testing is the right choice and available through AHS. I know that testing wait times have been a concern, and we are expanding public testing capacity to help meet this demand. The current recommendation is that teachers be tested before school starts. Schools at the moment aren't open, and so we are recommending that teachers book appointments either through Alberta Health Services or local pharmacies through that already available testing system. We are looking at multiple options for the fall and determining what would be the ways to enhance access to testing for those groups of people where it's most needed. And so there may be other options in the fall, but for right now, again, schools aren't currently open, and we are using our current system to enable that testing for teachers.